A beautiful wife makes acquaintances with young guys to have fun and make her husband jealous. Her easy behavior is rumored among her friends, but the woman does not hesitate to do it with guys even in front of her husband. It's Mr. Narrator and a new retelling. In the retelling, you will find out how much you can love your partner to turn a blind eye to the obvious things. The ending of the film will definitely surprise you. Enjoy the movie. Victor spends the morning in the woods. He rides a bicycle. At home, his favorite wife, Melinda, is waiting for him. Daughter Trixie asks the voice assistant to switch on a cheerful children's song. The girl's mother is annoyed by the tune and asks her to turn it off, but her daughter ignores the woman's words. Trixie's nanny arrives. Vic and Melinda are going to a party. Melinda asks her lover what she should wear to the party. She likes her husband's taste. Victor puts on her new shoes, which he brought as a gift from New York. The woman talks about her feelings for her husband and they leave for dinner. At the party, Victor is chatting with his friends. Melinda sees her mate, Joel. She boldly goes to the guy knowing that her husband is looking at her. As the couple leaves the house, the hero sees his wife kissing the guy. Melinda sees her husband and continues to have fun with Joel. The hero is approached by his friend Mary. She saw a handsome man next to the wife of a friend. Mary says that everyone around is looking at Neil and is worried that Vic does not react to his wife's behavior. Party host Miles intervenes in their conversation. He says Melinda climbed up on the piano. V goes to his wife. The girl decided to play a familiar tune for the guests. Everyone liked Mel's idea. Victor looked at his wife intently. Joel walked up to the hero. He thanked the man for allowing him to date his wife. Victor tells him about a guy named Martin, who also, like Joel, saw Mel and went missing. The hero says he destroyed him. Ansem got nervous. Vic smiled and told the story. He said everything he wanted to say. Melinda's friend was scared. He decided to leave the party without an explanation. His wife asks Vic about their conversation with her friend, but the man keeps quiet. At home, Victor pays for a babysitter and Melinda walks around with no clothes on. The man apologizes and the couple retire to the bedroom. The husband smears cream on the woman. They talk about Joel. The girl confesses that she feels better around a guy who is dumber than she is. Victor wants to have a nice time, but Melinda is against it and asks him to leave. Victor has a secluded place in the house where he raises snails. Trixie made himself a new game this morning. Victor is an engineer and his daughter looks a lot like him. The man develops chips for military technology. After breakfast, Victor drives his daughter to school. The man has breakfast with his friends. The guys are also discussing the town gossip. Victor tells his friends about his joke and says he didn't touch the guy. At home, Melinda finds out about the conversation with Joel. She insists on apologizing to her friend. A few days later, the guy shows up for dinner. Victor jokes and says it's just the two of them in the house and invites him over to talk. Joel is startled. The hero confesses that Neil is home. Vic has prepared a special dinner. At the table, Joel reveals that he is allergic to all seafood. A guest eats breaded cheese. He leaves for a job in another city. Dina Vic flirts with a mate right at the table. She promises to come visit him. Melinda eats cheese too, instead of the dinner Victor made. The couple argues and the mate feels superfluous. He goes to the bathroom. The wife tells Victor to read to Trixie before bed. Meanwhile, Melinda is having fun with a friend. The hero knows about it when he puts his daughter to bed. He wants to disturb the couple and makes a noise with the dishes in the kitchen. Mel stops by and promises to wash the dishes in the morning. She asks to give her guest a glass of wine. Joel expects an apology for the bad joke. Victor makes it clear that he won't apologize and that what happened is true. He says that a taxi has come to pick Joel up. In the morning, the heroes go to a barbecue, where they meet the writer. The acquaintances discuss Victor's work. The writer condemns the creation of military chips. The man also hears gossip in which Vic got rid of his rival. Victor's friends say it's a joke. Everyone laughs. Everyone goes to dance. Victor surprises his friends. He asks Helly, the writer's wife, to dance. The woman agrees and they go to the dance floor. The friends discuss what is happening. They thought Vic couldn't dance. Melinda is jealous of her husband. On the way home, the couple discuss the holiday. Mel pleases her husband with her attention and helps him to release tension in the car. At home, the couple continue to party in their bedroom. In the morning, Vic watches Trixie play. The man receives a call from the bank because Mel's account has insufficient funds for payment. Victor finds out the nuances of the transaction. It turns out that Melinda is taking piano lessons. The hero finds out where to find his wife's teacher and comes to see him. Next to the couple was Mel. The hero goes home. In the bathroom he sees his wife's ring. On TV they report that Martin's body has been found. Later, Melinda comes home drunk. She talks about her new friend. Victor tells about the story about Martin from the news. The guy is dead. In the morning, Vic buys a dog for Trixie. On his way home, he sees a musician with a bouquet of flowers. This bouquet is on the table in their house during dinner. The flowers are thrown away. At a meeting with a friend, Vic learns that Martin's killer has been found. Victor praises the musician's talent and informs his friend that the guy is teaching Mel to play the piano. In the evening, Melinda is traveling in the car with a new friend. The guy is having a good time with her. A woman comes home in the morning. She is met by her angry husband. While the daughter's out, they have an argument. Mel confesses to sleeping with a musician. Victor forces her to stop these encounters. The wife doesn't get enough attention and passion from Victor. The husband confesses that he still loves her. Melinda retires to her room. The friends gather for a pool party. The musician is also invited. Melinda introduces Charles to everyone as her piano teacher. The guy starts playing for the guests. Everyone except Vic is pleased. The writer notices the hero's irritation. Melinda dances cheerfully and approaches her husband. She relaxes her husband and checks his mood and makes him feel good. The girl introduces her men. Vic notices his wife and boyfriend in the pool with other guests. Melinda relaxes in front of everyone, uninhibited. It starts to rain. Everyone escapes into the house. Only Victor and Charles are by the pool. The hero goes into the house. The writer notices that the man has returned alone. Victor burns his hand trying to take a biscuit. His wife is looking for her new friend. She discovers a body floating in the pool. They pull the guy out and call an ambulance. Victor gives the guy a heart massage, but he can't save him. The police are trying to find out what happened. Victor's wife accuses him of murder. The woman is taken to another room to talk. The detective talks to Victor. He believes there was an accident. At home, the spouses try to talk. Melinda is not afraid of her husband. This pleases him. The man goes for a bike ride. He remembers the incident at the pool. Victor notices a suspicious car. At school, the hero is met by Kelly. She informs him that her husband convinces the detective that Victor is responsible for the accident. Kelly believes Vic and advises him to be careful. The hero invites Kelly and her husband to dinner to resolve the situation. Victor shows the writer his lab. The man insists that the writer does not spread rumors about Victor. The writer is convinced that Charles was drowned. He agrees to stop if Vic passes the lie detector. Victor agreed, which surprised his guest. While walking, the hero notices a strange car that followed him last time. On the seat, he sees a lens. Victor realizes that it is the car of a private detective. Entering the bar, he sees Mel at a table with a stranger. He wants to confirm his hunch and asks the man about his work. Melinda lies. She introduces the acquaintance as a therapist. Vic says he now knows where to find him and leaves. He goes to the writer's house. Victor tells the man's family that he hired the detective to prove his theory. The writer tries to justify himself, but Victor shows a money order check. Kelly is unhappy with her husband's actions. Victor leaves. Vic realizes that his wife has made another friend for fun. The man follows him to sort things out. At home, he communicates with his daughter. Trixie reports on the rumors surrounding the story with the musician. Victor convinces her that the rumors are lies. Trixie doesn't believe it and wants to keep it a secret. After putting his daughter to bed, the hero overhears his wife talking on the phone. He realizes that her friend wants to take Mel and her daughter to another city. Victor wants to meet his wife's mate. He invites the man to see the lab. Tony turns out to be an old friend of Mel's. Victor shows him his snails. Tony talks about building eco-friendly housing, which is his job. As the friends cook dinner together, Melinda reminisces about their acquaintance with Tony. Once the couple was in a very close relationship. The girl does not care about her husband's opinion about her life. Tony offered to cook snails. Vic hinted that if you cook them wrong, you can be poisoned. The guests took the hint. Mel has fun with Tony. Vic clears the table. The couple goes upstairs. The hero sees what his wife is doing. She's not going to stop. Later, Victor finds Tony to get the guy to look at a new piece of land. The men ride together into the woods. The hero drives very fast. When they reach the place, Victor eliminates the builder. He takes the documents, hides the guy's body in the water and leaves. At home, the spouse is playing with Trixie. Melinda can't get through to her friend. Victor claims he never met Tony again. The wife suspects nothing. The family is going on a picnic in the woods. Melinda is affectionate with her husband. Victor gives his wife an album of her photographs that he made himself. It is a reminder of his love for the woman. He goes to spend time with his daughter. Victor sees a body floating in the river. He takes his daughter away so the girl won't notice anything. On the way home, Melinda reports that she forgot her scarf. It's too late to go back, so Victor plans to pick it up tomorrow. In the evening, he decides to read. The wife comes in to give her husband a hug. She wants them to spend the night together. The couple is lying in bed. Melinda talks about her feelings. They are in for a passionate night. Vic is glad because his wife has been pushing him away for a long time. In the morning, Vic hurries to the ravine to retrieve the scarf. Mel goes into her husband's lab to look at the snails. She sees Tony's paperwork. The woman realizes what has happened to her friend. Victor arrives on the scene. He looks around for witnesses and goes into the water. The hero tries to cover his tracks. The actions of the man are observed by the writer. Standing on the shore, he asks what Victor is doing in the water. Having realized what is happening, the writer tries to escape by car. Victor pursues him on a bicycle. At home, Melinda packs her things to get away from her husband. Trixie disagrees with her mother's decision. The girl throws the suitcase into the pool, cutting the path. The hero pulls out in front of the writer's car. The man does not cope with the control. His car flies into the cliff. Victor goes home where his wife is waiting for him. Melinda tells him that she found Tony's documents. The hero realizes that the wife has guessed what happened. The woman wants to hide her husband's crime and gets rid of the documents. This is the film Deepwater from 2022. Write in the comments, what would you do in Victor's place, and was it worth it to attract the attention of your husband by jealousy? See you in the next retellings.